Steak Ambassador Israel Adesanya here, ready for my title fight this weekend. I've teamed up with Steak for the last 3 years, and now they've cooked up some special offers for UFC 305. Check out the website and use my code STYLEBENDER305 when you register to get a 200% bonus on your first deposit. Steak, bet with the best.
David Adesanya here.
They know who you are.
You're this is my intro, nigga.
Bonjour Bola.
Bonjour Bola Olusoga David Adesanya here. Your uncrowned 145-pound champion. Joining me today is a man who began his UFC journey with a lot of hype in this very same city back in February of 2018. He lived up to the hype, fighting 6 times in 14 months to touch UFC gold for the first time. He was one of the most active champions in the company's history, showcasing creative entrances, tactical performances, spectacular knockouts, and celebrations. He has taken some time off and has returned for his 12th consecutive UFC title fight. Mr. Israel, the Last Stylebender Adesanya.
How's it going? Respect.
How are you, champ?
I'm gravy, baby. I'm just, what is it, Tuesday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, weigh-in Saturday, whoop-ass Sunday.
Fighting back in the place where it all began, but things are a little different this time around. How does it feel to be fighting where you made your UFC debut?
It feels, again, deja vu. Going to the Fighter Hotel today, I was like, oh yeah, I remember this place. And I remember the street after the fight the next day, Monday, I walked down that street and had breakfast on the cafe just down the road, just because I was like, okay, enjoy this. And I remember just soaking it up, like this is one of the few times you'll be able to do this, because I didn't know what was to come. I just knew there's going to be a lot of attention. So I was like, enjoy these moments while you can, because there's going to be moments where you can't walk down the street and someone's stopping you, and recognizing you or whatever. I didn't know what to expect because it was unknown to me. I was expecting like maybe a few people, maybe it's going to be like some crazy, like, Bieber type shit, who knows? And there has been in some parts of the world, but yeah, deja vu. This moment has happened before.
We've been here for a couple of nights now. Have you been like channeling any of those type of feelings or energies from that time period into this week?
Not really, not from that time period. For me, staying present, staying in the moment, trusting myself every day, trusting my mind, trusting my body, my spirit. And yeah, I'm not really drawn from back then. Only thing I can say is when I did the thing with Engage, rewatching my fight, with Stu Dare and Melvin Gillard, I just remember watching myself like, fuck, I didn't give a fuck. I was just free. Like, I was free. So that is where I'm at right now. I feel very free. Even today, doing the opening ceremony or the welcome to country ceremony, seeing Dricus around, being pompous, trying to inflate himself. I was like, what's all that for? We're about to fight. We're not gonna fight. This is the opening ceremony, the welcome to country, like behave yourself. Show some respect for the original people of this land. He wouldn't have any idea how to show respect for original people of the land, would he? Ha! Because like the guy's talking, giving a speech, and I could see him lock eyes with me, like I'm like, bro, focus. Like, we're here to pay respect to the original people of the land. You should know how to do that, but you don't. So yeah, for me it was just telling, very telling of a lot.
It's been almost a year since your last fight. Is this the biggest layoff you've had of your entire fighting career?
Ever, yeah. I've never been away from the game this long, even in kickboxing. But it was good, it was needed, and I'm glad I did it. Everything happens for a reason.
How have you handled the time off? They say idle hands are the devil's plaything.
Well, I played around. Is that what they say?
In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name. Jiggy. Yeah. No, but I handled myself well. I just went through life shit, and sometimes I even do it to myself. This is just like you gotta sometimes really just hit the ground so you can bounce back up. I've done it like many times, multiple times in my career. It's like a game to me almost. And it sucks when it happens, but I just know I'll climb back up, and I always do. So it's a fun sport I like to play, which is claw from the bottom right back to the top.
What was the start of camp like for you all the way at the beginning? Let's say, 14 or so weeks ago. How were you feeling mentally? Like, what did you see when you looked at yourself back in the mirror? Could you still see the animal, the killer in there?
Yeah, he's always there. He's always there. It doesn't go away. Even without the mirror, just me in the house alone, there's moments that I'll just get flashes of just, the animal, the beast. And for me, I can't live there all the time, but yeah, starting the camp again was nice, just to do a preseason and then just, follow the timetable, the curriculum was really refreshing. That was much needed. It was so much needed for us, not just me, for the whole team. And it kind of just, and also we're in a new gym as well, it just gave a whole new feel to everything. And time away, watching the game just kind of like dwindle by, watching the middleweight class just turn to shit. Like for me, people would say, man, it feels like you've been going for so long. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, and I guess it's because I fight so often. Me not fighting for, like, it's been 2 months, Izzy hasn't fought. What's wrong? Like, people, so yeah, again, it was much needed, and I'm happy I did. And getting back in there, I just felt refreshed. I felt like, okay, I'm hungry for this.
Is that how you felt, or how did you feel as time rolled on and you got back into the groove of training camp, day in, day out?
Oh, it was good. Like, there was no point in this camp where I felt like, like, this is a drag, Shikamaru style, this is a drag. It was no point in this camp because I actually we worked hard, but we worked smart. And when it was time to work hard, we pushed, bro. And one of my best VO2 max was on my deload weeks. I remember that day I was ridiculous, yeah. But yeah, it's gonna pay off. It's paid off, but it's gonna pay off finally.
I mean, the rumors have been swirling. The streets are saying you're a whole different beast.
What do they know?
Nowadays,
streets don't know shit.
Dan's been doing media tours, but sorry.
Streets
he weighs 300 pounds.
Shit.
It's like a truck.
Oh, Dan, what he said. Yeah, I didn't spar with Dan this camp. But again, he had his own fight to. Sometimes we still spar. Like me and Cam, he's got his fight on Contender Series. We still spar. We're in the same weight class. But Dan, sometimes I just like him for a certain energy. But this time we didn't spar. I guess he just decided nah. But also me, I'm seeing the way he's looking right. Even today, and yesterday, he sets it off nice. I like it. He goes, then Kai goes, and I go. And then he sets it off. And I can't wait till the fight. Because you see, he wants to fight. He's chomping at the bit. And Kai goes in there. Fucking Kai today was, I'll say less. He was, you know what I'm saying.
I mean, your training partners, your coaches have all been talking about the benefits they've been seeing from not only the new training program, but you making the appropriate lifestyle changes. Why didn't you make these changes sooner?
Because I was young and I was reckless and I was great at what I did. So for me, it was just, if it ain't broke, don't try and fix it. It's just part of my X factors. And yeah, for me, I just realized, you can only redline certain things so much, and then you have to, pull back. Look, it's not just the breakfast thing, like I've said, even sleep. Like, sleep is a fucking steroid, it's a superpower. It's something that amplifies you so much, but you don't realize it till you not running on fucking 4 hours or 3 hours sleep, and then you have to go do fucking something crazy like sparring.
Did people try and be like, don't do this or don't do that, or?
I mean, yeah, I got advice early on, but you can lead a horse to water, but a horse has to want to drink the fucking lake or whatever.
You were at what you did.
Yeah, I was. That's what I said. I was great at what I did. So for me, it was just like, sweet. Yeah, still am. But for me, I feel better now, man. I can't wait till Sunday. I just want to show off. But yeah, for me, even sleep, what else? Like I said, waking up and having breakfast, using the right tools, hyper ice. I've been in the cold, goddamn, almost every day in the cold water, cold plunge. Like things like the little things. It's the little things that they might seem tedious at the time because I'm just tired from training. And I was like, nah, you have to get it done. These are little things. Put the fucking boot on, sit there, watch TV for fucking 50 minutes and just let your legs get flushed out. Little things like that I really just chipped away at. And look, at this level, at this age, every little bit counts. And it exponentially grows to the point where it's critical mass, and then poof, Sunday. Yeah.
How's the energy been in camp? I mean, you, Dan, Kai, ranges from 11 months to 14 months. You guys haven't fought.
Yeah.
And then that syncs up with Cameron, Aaron, Navajo, all in their Contender Series camp. How's the vibe in the trenches been?
It's been awesome. It's been awesome to see the young guys get their shot and then showcase why, this is not, it doesn't end with us. Like I said before, because it was just recently Dan's 10-year anniversary in the UFC. 10 years in the UFC. That's fucking insane. People don't realize how amazing that is for what we've done. And then it's not gonna end with us. The resurgence happened. Dan paved the way for me and the rest of the team. And then now we've made headway and paved the way for the next generation. So it doesn't end with us, it follows through. And yeah, the energy's just been fucking palpable. Like every time we're in the gym, we're working at the VO2 max, the spiders, we're just feeding off each other, like just dapping each other up. Like, that's where the big dogs eat. Let's go. Time to bleed.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, so it's like, it's palpable, and it just feels nice. It feels nice, and it's not like, even Eugene's in a good mood. Like, the fucking not yelling. He barely yelled at us. He didn't yell at me this camp. Hold up. Nah, I don't think so.
What do you attribute that to?
Just, I'm there, I'm working, and there's no reason to yell at me if I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect, guys. I'm a fucking human being, and sometimes I'm a child, okay? But I'm a good boy. Carry on.
You said something recently about how the whole Contender Izzy narrative,
oh yeah,
and how it's not a thing.
See, these dumb retards online like to make their fucking mythical fighters and rumors and, this happened, and they like to, and then people, all these fucking incels feed into it, these 12-year-old fucking little bitches. But like mythical, what was a new one I saw today? Dricus' mustache.
Like what, mustache Dricus?
Yeah, something, I don't know. He was driving a Lamborghini with a fucking thing. He looked like a state trooper, our new mythical fighter. I was like, are you fucking, they just, bots. They saw that work, that mythical fighter thing, so they try and put that in, they just make new shit up, and I guess that's what fans do, but there's some that stick, which I think is funny, and there's some that's stupid. I'm like, you guys are fucking just retarded, stupid, bottom of the barrel, stupid, incel, mudblood, fish brain cunts. Yeah.
Damn. But would you say Venom Izzy is a thing when something about your future opponent is stoking a fire inside you, whether it's a rivalry or, the beef or, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say this. AB, right over there, my strength coach, base benefit, he was saying when my fight with Dricus switched to Strickland, he saw something shift in my energy. I mean, Monkuro?
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. Myokuro?
Yeah, nah.
Okay, yeah. So he saw the energy, but I didn't realize it till after the fight. But something about, it's a fight. When you have kind of venom or something to prove, it gives you something extra, and it's not always the case.
I mean, plus there are other factors.
Yeah, other factors as well. It's not always the case, but that definitely helps add fuel to the fire. But then there's other fuel I draw from as well. But that's definitely something I like to tap into. Yeah.
All right. Dricus Du Plessis.
Hans Dricus, apparently.
Hans Dricus. You first crossed paths in Thailand.
Dupupu. Sorry, what? Carry on. Thailand, yeah, carry on.
You first crossed paths in Thailand, had some sparring exchanges and whatnot. You both made it into the UFC with a bunch of other Tiger Muay Thai athletes. when the whole thing started and he came out and he said, you know, I'm the real African champion and everything, and then, you know, you guys had your reactions, your other African MMA athletes or champions. Why do you think he didn't just clarify his statement and, you know, say no disrespect or like you know, or like even just clear, like, you know, handle that situation better?
I think he's ignorant to why he's in the position to be in the position he's in, being able to train in Africa. He's a white South African. His ancestors came in there, raped and pillaged the whole place, and then settled there. And look, they belong there. When he came and was in the UFC, before he even got to that microphone and said something stupid, not once did I go, no African has ever said I'm a real African. Which African have you ever met that said, oh, I'm a real African? If you're African, you never have to even use real in front of your fucking, like as a prefix to say you're African. I'm a real African. Who the fuck says that? It's fucking stupid. And then shout out to Razak. He even like said he's a fucking dickhead. Like, look, you look at the guy like, and I don't like the fact that, look, France and the UFC have beef, but you can never erase him from history. You could never erase him from history. He was and is one of the inaugural parts of this shit in the UFC. What we did forever is going to be in history. You can never ever write it out of history. But like, Francis had to leave Cameroon and cross the Sahara or desert and get sent back there to die 6 or 7 times to make a better life for himself. Is he not a fighter? Is he not a warrior? Is he not a champion? Most people would have died. Dricus wouldn't survive that. Wallahi. For where? Send him back to the desert. Go find your way back. See if he'll survive. So yeah, for him to say I'm a real African, that just speaks volumes. Like, what kind of African ever had to say I'm a real African?
Yeah, I agree.
And for me, yeah, just the way he handled that, he doubled down on it as well. Again, it just shows his ignorance and his mindset, like his ancestors, see something that we're doing and doesn't want to be a part of it, wants to take it all for himself. That's colonialism. Do your homework.
Is this the most important fight of your career?
Nah, I don't think so. But
it feels like it's like you're fighting for something bigger than like a W. I don't know.
Yeah, if it's big, it's a big fight. It's one of the most important fights of my career. But I won't know till after the fight how important it is. And I guess I'm in the moment right now trying to like soak it up. I know it's fucking important, but for me, like, it's not. I have to wait and see. It's hard to explain. Like, people asked me that before the Miami fight with Pereira, and that one had history already. I already fought him, so I was like, yes, this is the most important fight. I've never fought this guy. I go in there, I make it look easy. I'd be like, oh, cool, next. So we'll see.
Yeah. Did anything about the whole dynamic of the thing change since it was like, it's been 13, how long has it been since the face-off in the Octagon?
July last year.
So
yeah.
13 months or so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not as
Did you process things more like?
Easier, yeah. I mean, like, also after, you know, my last fight and then taking time off, learn where to put my energy, learn exactly where to put my energy. Like, example, today at the opening ceremony, Welcome to Culture, he's there trying to fucking play these inflatable tactics. I'm like, respect the original people of the land, my nigga. But he didn't. He's trying to fucking, and making eye contact with me while I'm right there next to the leader, listen to what he's saying and trying to feel the energy. I'm like, are you fucking stupid? So yeah, meh.
Bringing it back to fighting and his skill set, why do you think he's had the success he's had in the middleweight division? Because when you watch some of the fights, it's like
bum fights.
How does he win these fights?
Because he draws them into bum fights. He draws people into bum fights, and then it's like what they say, if you wrestle in the mud with pig, the pig will show you who he is and beat you with experience. Or the boar, as they like to say in SA. Yeah, so yeah, he's just a fucking messy fighter, and he knows how to do it really well. And he knows what he does. But again, you just have to respect the mud. But I like to get muddy too.
Yeah. What did you take from his title fight with Strickland, the 5-round fight?
Bum fights. Just
fights?
Yeah, just messy, sloppy. It wasn't. I thought he won just, but it wasn't like a fucking he washed Strickland or whatever. Yeah.
Have you guys done anything differently this camp to prepare for the awkwardness?
Yeah, we did some things. We had some people in the camp that know how to, even weirder than him, fight like awkward. But again, people just underestimate him and his awkwardness. But you just have to respect it. Like you respect anyone you go in there and fight. You just have to respect the skill, and I do. And that's why I've been looking forward to this.
When you've made some comments about people also underestimating his toughness and his ability to withstand damage. Going in there already, what is your mindset like in regards to the game plan?
Well, I think toughness only lasts you so long. This is when it's not gonna really be a factor. Is it? We'll find out. There's only so, like, that's just, bro, I've got a strong chin. I know I do, but I don't fight with my chin. I don't think I'm gonna get hit so I can hit you back. So I can give you 5, you're gonna give me 2. I don't have that mindset. That only lasts for so long, and then you'll have a short reign in this game. So that's why I'm able to do what I've done for so long so far, and I still got much more to go because I fight smart. You know, some of my fights I come clean. I'll knock the guy out and I'll come out fresh-faced. Yeah, he's just tough and he uses it to his advantage, and he's got a strong spirit. I think he's just got a strong spirit about him that he's able to push through pain. I don't know his background, I don't know his lifestyle, I don't know what he had to go through, but so can I. I can push through when I have to. But I don't always have to because I'm very skilled at what I do.
Yes. You have a very long history with
That's bars.
Yes.
That's freestyle. People think this is, I write this shit down, but I'm not. It's just me flowing. I was just playing Def Jam too. Roll the clip, blaze. Nah, but I'm just tapped in right now. Carry on.
You have a long history with Robert Whittaker and spend a lot of time in the octagon with Robert Whittaker. Do you think people, I mean, not taking anything away, but do you think people put too much weight in the way that Whittaker fight played out with Dricus?
How so?
We've seen better Whittakers.
I don't know. Who knows what happened?
I mean, I watched the fight recently. That first fight, I mean...
Yeah, I watched it as well. Yeah. He and Whittaker, I watched it like a week ago.
The gas tank was just not there.
Nah, well, Whittaker got taken down and he kind of just deflated after he got taken down. Before that, he was all right. He was all right. But yeah, after he got taken down, he got cut straight away after he got taken out with an elbow, and then he deflated. So who knows, maybe that affected him. I don't remember ever bleeding in a fight. Maybe just a little bit in my nose. Yeah.
I don't think you've ever been cut.
Never been cut. But leather skin, that's why. But
He's a lizard Illuminati.
But see, you start that now. They're gonna players. But watch this. I should leave it. Just watch them. Then that's a new one. Oh,
part of it. Yeah, you saw
Lizard Izzy.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Go into the entrance. Roll the clip for the fucking Gastelum entrance, and you'll see me. What did Nipsey say? Listening to music at the Mayan ruins, and I did that like as a Mayan thing. But then that was before I got really like popular. So yeah, who knows? Carry on.
Speaking of entrances, anything come to you yet of entrance
I've
music?
never picked my entrance music. I think I have an idea, but it hasn't. It keeps ringing in my head. I don't know. But it's yeah. I've got like two options, but I've got my walk-off music, which is nice. But entrance music hasn't come to me yet. There's 2 options, but I can hear it right now. I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's not really something I've used to charge up in camp, but it just, whenever I hear it, I just like, yes. It just reminds me. Actually, I might. I'll just take out the fat in the beginning. And I need something to add to the beginning as well, like a Yoruba incantation or something. Yeah. I just got a sign.
All right.
Now you didn't see it. You didn't see that. Was it me?
No.
No one saw the flash?
No, I said, man. I'll spur time with that. Last one will be...
Oh, good.
You good? All right.
All right, how you gonna celebrate? And
Cocaine and hookers.
Okay.
Craig Jones, where you at? Also, CJI, I cannot wait to, if I wasn't fighting this weekend, I would have flown to Vegas for that shit, because that would have been fucking amazing. Shout out to Craig Jones for changing the game of jiu-jitsu for the better, for the athletes. You're doing God's work. Bless you, my brother. Bless you.
Hey guys, what's up? Izzy here. Like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed this video.